not a little announcement, actually, a big announcement for me. We had a big milestone earlier this year where I awarded Coach John Murphy his black belt. That meant a huge amount to me. Now we have no official, there's no official standard, as originally in any martial art, there was no official standard for a ranking system in Muay Thai. But typically different organizations or different academies have their own. I have one that I go through, through Sitcom, through Mark. I came up with a slightly different model for here. To date, we have nobody that's gone higher than the level 9 out of 10 in the ranking structure, which is the highest level for the brown shirt. That is changing today, and Coach Kevin is going to be promoted to the black shirt, which is level 10. He is our first. Came to us with some boxing experience and a little bit of footwork, a little bit of swagger, but basically just has been, training and absorbing and thinking and learning how to hold pads, learning how to teach classes, and has the full range of knowledge base from boxing to Muay Thai to MMA, freestyle grappling, like basically the entire kit and caboodle, to the point where now, just like with Coach Murphy, I come in and have conversations and we brainstorm, and these guys are two of my main training partners, but these guys now have the freedom to also experiment and create on their own, which is not just I'm good on the floor, but I'm also a coach, okay? So let me just say this means a lot to me, not only because these guys are main sparring partners of mine, students and friends, but also the fact that when I had my vision for this place there's a lot to opening up and everything, but when I moved down here and I was looking for my place, everything is just an immaterial idea, right? It's a concept. I knew we were going to create something that was going to tear it up. South Coast never knew what would hit it, right? I knew that, but all the relationships I had made and friends that I have with other coaches and students previously, that hadn't been created yet here. You wonder, you say, am I going to be able to, are we going to have cool people? I believe that we will. Are we going to have people who get really good? Are we going to have people that, my main thing was, am I going to have, can I get people here to feel the same way, to feel the same magic, for lack of a better term, that I have felt through the training and the teaching and the friendships of martial arts, right? Can I recreate that feeling in other people? Because that's really why I decided to do this for a living, as opposed to just doing it as my main hobby and doing something else for a living. That's what I want. I feel like we've been pretty successful, and I'm incredibly proud of Kevin. That's why John happened to jump in class tonight. Anyway, I just wanted to say, anytime we have a big promotion like this, from monthly promotions all the way through to a milestone like this, we essentially have a black belt now in both branches of our curriculum, the striking and the jiu-jitsu. Like I said, about 9 years of work and study and everything like that, and passion. But nobody is a product of themselves. Every single one of us is a product of, when you start, it's obviously, you have teachers and things like that, but you have all the people who are above the entire school, not just the instructors and everything. It's all the people who are above you. Then you start to get a little bit of steam, and now you start to get a little experience. Now it's your peers and the people below you, and then it just continues that way. Until you always have people above you helping you out. You always have, coaches and training partners, higher level people. You always have your peers that are about your level that you're always, experimenting with and vying for, who's got the edge at any given time. And then you have the lower level people who, as they're starting to come up, become the ones that you're able to experiment with a little bit. Not just beat up, right? But experiment, try new things. And then for a lot of us that choose to teach or coach in some capacity, passing that on to them, helping them to become a better part of the tribe as well. So I thank all of you as well anytime we have one of these. Okay, guys? All right, I'll get back to you.
All right, so good class today. I hope you guys enjoyed your class.
I feel like I got a lot to say and obviously don't have a lot of time. This does mean a lot to me, and I hope you guys, as cliche as it sounds, I hope you guys recognize this and see what you guys are doing. You guys are on the path. What I see here from when I started, obviously we're a lot smaller, but what I see here in the environment, I almost wish I could go, this vibe is so much better. Like the crew, and it not necessarily better, excuse me my words, but it just the environment is just become so great, and I'm just happy to be a part of it, and I think you guys should be as well. So to keep it short and sweet, we're back to work as always, and let's keep everything going, guys. So, I don't need that. Move on, guys. Thank you so much. All right, man.